Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. Let me just adjust my microphone a little bit more. I think I punched it, or I think I kicked it the other day and it moved. We've had some pretty fun Gungeon runs lately. What are we gonna play today? Honestly, I'm not gonna do a freaking random roll, okay? I got screwed yesterday getting the random roll landing on BCDD20T. Never again. Instead, I'm gonna take a drink of coffee. We're gonna have the pilot pistol again, and the skull spitter, decent weapons. And we're just gonna have a normal-ish Gungeon run today, hopefully. Unlocking something new that we haven't seen yet since coming back to Gungeon, or just having a good run. We got very, very, very close to a no-hit run yesterday as well. It's one of the things that I'm loving about coming back to Gungeon, game seems a little loud, is that the runs we've been having have all been kind of unique in their own way. I turned it down by 1, and it's like insanely quiet. There's apparently I'm just impossible to please. Either I feel like I'm yelling or I feel like I'm whispering. Can you hear me now? No, I'm not gonna be that obnoxious about it. Not all the time anyways. I hope people have been enjoying these the Gungeon Return videos. Not letting the rat get it. I do want to explore though. Maybe we can get lucky and get some good equipment for the boss fight, although honestly the skull spitter is good enough. I'm also trying to think, what's our passive? I haven't been able to figure it out yet. We have the same amount of HP, blanks, our stats don't seem different. I'm gonna look. That's the wrong button. Oh, ugh. Well, you know, it's something at least. It is not what I realized or thought that we would have had. Ah. Wait, what is this? Rolling eye. Oh, there it is. It was like, I guess it wasn't impacting the other bullets. I took that damage, not on purpose, but I was trying to specifically land the bullet. There you go. I could have sworn that I was dodge rolling right through those bullets though, and it just wasn't doing anything. Nothing there. Connie says, I gotta take a break from this Risk of Rain run. Gungeon is a welcome change. I mean, after you doing a 4.5 hour long engineer Risk of Rain return runs trying to find a golden drone, yeah, I would want a break as well. Are you done with your run or are you just pausing? And Connie says, I just want to point out how good the hourglass is for the turrets and Dio. I've never had Dio show up on my Risk of Rain return runs, but then again, you know, that's one of those items where I legitimately don't know if I've unlocked it yet. I don't know if it's a default item or not because I haven't seen it. But yeah, I was very much enjoying yesterday's Risk of Rain returns runs as the engineer. I said it before, I'll say it again. I'm very amused by how well it has been received as a game, Risk of Rain Returns. People are loving it, people are playing the crap out of it, people are basically mainlining, dead-lifing? They're no-lifing the game, completing all of the challenges and achievements and unlocks. Just because of how much people are loving it. And I'm loving it as well, it's a good remake. We have 2 keys. Let's fight the boss. We've got a good enough gun, and I don't want to risk not having a key to go down to the oubliette. You know me, I like the oubliette, and I always go to the oubliette and the abbey if I can. Yonk. I wanted to flip that table. You dumb bird. You dumb animal. And what I should do is I should reflect the big bullet back at him if I have the wherewithal to actually dodge into it. Connie says, I wish I was done pausing for now. I like that people have been, you and Blexmer have been mainlining this one like achievement. This achievement that is supposed to be like completely random and it's just gonna happen when it happens. And you're like, no, screw RNG. I'm gonna make this achievement happen. I'm gonna play an engineer run for 8 hours if I have to get this unlock. That's dedication, man. Ooh. You don't often get a free gun out of a broken chest, but I'll take it. All right, we're out of money. We're out of floor. Let's move on. That was a 5 minute, 8 second floor 1. That's not too bad. Not speedrun worthy, but what do I care? How you doing, Bard of Bobrich? Did I say hi to you? If I didn't, hi. Thank you. It has been nice to come back to Gungeon. It's a fun game. I don't know if I'm gonna play this for another 1,800 videos, but I find myself, I think just lately, coming back and playing games that I've played previously. We're playing Nuclear Throne, Risk of Rain Returns, I guess is technically a comeback. I didn't really stream much of it, or any of it. The original, that is. But the remake kind of feels like a blast from the past. We're in an interesting point right now in at least my personal gaming where I'm just going back to play games that I've played previously. Honestly, the other day, I did a Let's Look out of a video game. It might be up on YouTube by now, might not, I don't remember. But it reminded me a lot of Into the Breach. And lately I've been getting a bit of an itch to play some Into the Breach as a result. I was like, hey, you know what? That's a fun game. I forgot how good that was. What I have not had is, oh, how did I not get hit there? I've not had a big desire to play FTL again, because I know if I do, I'm just gonna be playing Multiverse, and that's just gonna be, it'll be fun, probably, but might be a little bit much. But yeah, Into the Breach especially, lately I've been like, man, I want to play some Into the Breach. I should see if I can get other people to play it and maybe stream it. You think Chrissia would like to stream some Into the Breach? It's not her normal fare of The Binding of Isaac or Team Fortress 2, but possibly. Maybe I could convince Lydia. Hey, you'll love to see it. A straight up damage upgrade. Pixely says, any of you peeps try out RoboQuest? Why, Pixely? Funny of you to mention that. I played the demo the other day. I recorded a video of it. That'll go up on YouTube at some point, hopefully within the next few days. But I did play RoboQuest, and it felt to me a lot like Gunfire Reborn, I feel. Just connected rooms of combat with fast-paced character movement and a focus on finding and picking up better loot and better guns with minor leveling up. And different classes that you can play as. And it also has like a similar-ish visual aesthetic with very like chonky, toon-shaded graphics and design. I don't even know if I would call those types of games FPS roguelites, but when I think of FPS roguelite, I think of, I never remember the name of the game, I just remember that it's called Deluxe Atonement Edition. That one, that's usually what I think of when I think of FPS roguelites. But I guess it kind of fits the bill. Disp, welcome, how you doing today? Got hit yet? I did get hit on the first floor, but I was trying to get this to work because I couldn't actually dodge into the enemy bullets correctly, and then I did. I dodged directly into the enemy bullets trying to get this freaking eyeball to work. If I don't get hit for the rest of the run, I'll consider that still a victory because I essentially didn't get hit. I got hit on purpose just trying to get the freaking item to work because I didn't know if it was actually roll deflection or not. This is the first time I've seen this item in like 9 months. It'll be a personal victory. Same thing with if I ever get infinite ammo with the Holy Grail. You know, I choose to get hit on that one all the time. I only choose to get hit. And he says Breach would be cool. It's a fun game. It's a really fun game. I wish people played more of it. Do you do contact damage? I don't know. We've got the compass and the flame hand. You know what I'm thinking. You know what I'm thinking. I also see Cartographer's Ring, but I do not care at all about the Cartographer's Ring, and you should know why. But if you don't, I will let you know why, because it's been a while. Stay a while, and I'll tell you why Cartographer's Ring actually sucks. I haven't had that item in a long time. We haven't talked about it in a long time. If you have the consumable map item that you sometimes find on a run that drops randomly, if you have the Gungeon Blueprint, the black level item, the S tier item that's a blue map, those two items will show you secret rooms. Cartographer's Ring does not. Disp was ahead of me on that one. So I don't like it because I don't really care about the map. You don't care about the mapping 99% of the time because you're gonna visit all the floors because you're gonna get the items and you're gonna get the money and you're gonna go to the shop. It only really helps you on like bullet hell or if for some reason you think that beelining the boss and skipping the other parts of the floor is in your best interest. And it's almost always not. I could see that if you're just like trying to fight the dragon and then getting out, and you are relatively new to Gungeon, and you're taking a lot of damage from the enemy combats, and you're like, oh my god, just let me fight the dragon, I could probably kill him, I've got Mega Hand. I've got ammo. Then sure, you know, you're probably gonna skip some of the floor. S tier speedrun item. I would say B tier speedrun item if you had the Cartographer's Ring, because it's not even guaranteed to work. That's the other thing about it. If it doesn't work, it's not saving you any time. So yeah, not my favorite items. Oh my god, yes. Don't at me. Macho Brace we don't need. Cigarettes on the other hand. Get out of here, rat. No one likes you. Let's start sucking down these smokes. What? What happened? What happened? I think I bugged the game out. I hit spacebar, but it didn't hit cigarettes? Now it did. Is there another cigarette on the ground? What happened? I thought this was on cooldown when I was... Oh, you know, I was in the middle of the dodge roll. Okay, unless... Ah, no, okay, I see. When you flip a table, you have iframes, and so it stopped me from using the cigarettes during those iframes, because I hit spacebar, wanting to blank after I flipped the table, but it didn't actually do it. I was so confused for a second there. I was like, did I just like find a new cheese? Can you get infinite cigarette plays by flipping tables? The answer is no. It was just, it prevented me from using it to begin with. Fair, although infinite cigarette plays off of table flipping would have been pretty sick. You can if you have Reload. That'll allow you to do it. By the way, Ellington team, welcome. How are you doing today? How has your nuclear throne progress? You're giving me the update right now. Perfect. That's what I wanted to know. Yesterday I beat my first run as Crystal, unlocked Rogue. I have 11 characters. Last unlock is Rebel. Rogue is my favorite. Really? I hate Rogue because I kill myself with the right click. So how do you unlock Rebel? Because I don't know how you unlock Rebel. I don't know how you unlock any of the characters. It's been a while. Metafusion, welcome, and Zedra as well, hello. Is that a mimic? Not a mimic. I kind of want to get one level of curse on the off chance we get a, what the, oh, you're still alive. On the off chance we get a black market. I feel like that's one of the things I've not seen yet since coming back to Enter the Gungeon. I don't think we've seen a black market. Rogue is to just beat the throne and sit on it. Rebel is to beat the throne and loop. Ah, so you did one victory to unlock one of the characters. Gotcha, fair. Just remember to kill the dang generators, because sometimes it can get a little bit difficult to remember to do that in the midst of a hectic fight. Oh, or just do some heroin. I mean, have heroin. We do not need the boomerang. Be a heroine, more like, right? I have no qualms about using the powerful weapons, by the way. I freaking used Polaris for like 90% of last run, or was it 2 runs ago? I can't remember. I'm too old to have to like fight every floor using the t-shirt cannon or the wind-up gun. I'm too old for this. I do like that the cigarettes go into the water and get put out. We've got the golden gun. Do you think we could hit enough damage with duct tape, golden gun, flame hand? Couldn't remember the name of it. It's possible. It's definitely possible. Do not have enough money for the nod key, unfortunately. Even if I didn't buy the keys, we would not have enough money for it. We did get lucky getting 2 keys out of the drop, though. All right, let's get out of here. See you next floor. Kiney says, still playing Risk of Rain Returns. I'm attacking so fast, some of my item animations don't even play. It's just static sprites. I'm surprised you can even tell that you have animations on things because A, you play completely zoomed out, and then also in the hectic battle, I can't tell what the hell's happening. That's why I die 90% of my runs. Because I can't tell what's attacking where. Come on, come on, come on. Got one of them. One more? It's the Wisp boss special item, fires their attack randomly. The pillars are big enough to notice. Pilot starter gun only, attrition games is pixely. I've done that before, you know. I'll reiterate. My record is, I think, Dragon. I got to the dragon and I was like, you know what? I guess I'm just gonna die now. Ruby bracelet and lowercase r. Argy matey. There should be a synergy between cigarettes and lowercase r where it just starts advertising smokes to you. Nicotine's good for your health. Smoker's lung. That would be truth in advertising. Perfect for any meal. Is that it? Is it just one enemy in this room? You're gonna send one blob after me? Okay. I also have so many ATGs that if I just stand still after completing, if I just stand still after completing the teleporter, I can't, Connie, I don't think that message made it through. I can't see the message. It ends right there. You gotta repost it. Why is it always you that has a problem sending messages into my Twitch chat? It confuses the hell out of me because you're always like continuing a conversation that I'm not a part of. I stand still after completing the teleporter event. The missiles keep firing for like 10 minutes. Gotcha. There. Academy Kill, welcome. BCDD20T today. No, that was yesterday. And if you weren't here for it, where were you? You had your mother and I worried. Secret room, nope. Secret room, nope. Abe has the urge to do it and to beat it. I have the urge to beat it, but not to do it. Take that out of context, if you want. It's still accurate. I can never be coerced into doing BCDD20T. The only reason the only way you can make me do it is if it randoms, because then I'm obligated. I feel obligated. I feel like the universe is trying to make me do it, not, chat. Then again, Disposable doesn't even want Enter the Gungeon BCDD20T. They just want Monster Train. I know what they want. We've been down this road before. What does the 20 in BCDD20T mean? Exclamation mark, BCDD20T. I guess it doesn't explain what the 20 means. So, to explain it, the character in the game called Daisuke is a literal dice. He is a literal icosahedrix. I think he's a icosahedrix. He's a 20-sided die, so D20 mode means his mode, because he's a D20. It's also the challenge mode, which is a random mode, so it's just a reference to him being 20-sided. Don't overthink it. All right. There could still be a key salesman, so I'm not gonna break anything right or open anything right now. Maybe we'll get lucky. We'll be able to pick up a AK-47. We didn't. Instead, we're gonna get lucky and get a lot of money. But maybe I don't want a lot of money. You ever think about that? What is happening in this room? That's gotta be a mimic. Thought the DD was double Daisuke. Well, it's both. D20 is, he's a D20, which is, his name is Daisuke. D is double, so it's double D20, which is double Daisuke. If that makes any sense. Okay, I mean, like, clearly. I love it when it's obvious, at least. Okay, now we'll open chests. Brother Alburn's room is a set room, mimics stick out. There's a few rooms that are like that, yeah. Like that. And I like it when they show up because I know what they are. Hello, friend! Well, we're gonna get some junk on this run. Some junk in the trunk. All right, let's do it. Let's start by using this. Dump the ammo in it. Gives me a good excuse maybe to re-roll it in the future if we can. Oh, I got hit. Can't get hit because that's coolness. I got hit by that? Oh, are you kidding me? I'll use my last blank, I don't care. Pet the junk. I can't do that. It's a PG channel. Oh, come on. Yesterday I flawless this guy. Now he's flawless in me. Also, why did he move to the left there? That was very strange. I'll feed him. I will feed him all the junk. That was such a poor performance. I'm sorry. Ellington Team says, I like the part in the Junkin movie where Junkin says it's Junkin time and junked all over the place. You would, you sicken me. Hey, oh, what the? Okay, I studied the blade. This is a cool synergy. I think I've probably had this one before, but that's pretty sick. I like that. Escape rope, no thank you. All right, let's get the heck out of here. I will buy another key. I will also buy, I think, the ruby bracelet. Okay, let's go. Academy Kill says, I like the bug where two rooms are super close. You can see the mimic gun texture sticking on the other side. I've seen that before. I've also seen it before where on the mini map, there's a hole. The white boundary of the room is broken. And you think to yourself, I wonder what that is. And then it turns out, hey, wait a minute. That's a mimic. It's like that meme of the guy in the theater saying, wait a minute, that's a, you know what? Someone who's good at Photoshop can edit that and change it to, that's a mimic. Thank you. I mean, honestly, Kazoo Boy going, wait a minute. Oh, I forgot about Kazoo Kid. Metafusion says, wait, that can happen? There are so many bugs in Enter the Gungeon. One of my favorites is when you walk into a room and there's just a hallway. There's a hole in the wall and you can walk down the hallway into another room. And I don't mean like this. I mean like there's a room here, and there's a hole that connects them and you can just go between the rooms without clearing them. I like that one, that bug, because it's very strange. It breaks the idea of the game that you have to finish every room. And the best is when it leads into the boss room. You'll be fighting a room, you'll go down one of those connecting hallways, and you're just in the boss room, in the corner, because it glitched out, and there's no wall. And then you're just fighting the Trigger Twins, and you're like, what? That's a fun one. Waiting for when Abe destroys a rainbow chest. I've done that once. I've probably done it intentionally. I've done it once accidentally on a brown. I don't even remember how many rainbows I've ever seen. Probably not many. I think I may have only ever seen one brown rainbow chest and I broke it. Yeah. I think that might be the case. I'll open this one. It's a high enough quality chest. It's actually phenomenal because Gunner Gun drops healing projectiles when we take damage. However, it synergizes with the cigarettes as well. So we can smoke, heal, smoke, heal, smoke, heal, smoke, heal. Now the gun runs out of ammo, but we can just put ammo in the gun and then keep doing that. But the junkin', yeah, but the coolness, man. Just think about it. If we get cooler, then we can get more chests for junkin'. We got an infinite money machine, man. We're printing our own cash here. Best one yet I've had is the secret room hallway connect to the boss. That's funny. I have had secret rooms that don't open and that it's just like a weird black hallway. I've had that happen before. Mimic in the boss room. I think that was just because they didn't disallow that. I had that happen too. A wall mimic in the boss room. I don't think that happens anymore. Again, on release it did, I think. Maybe. Look, if this is your first time watching me play Enter the Gungeon, basically preface everything with, I could be wrong. And that just about covers it. Hello, my honey. Hello, my baby. Hello, my ragtime girl. There's nothing here. There's nothing! We do need a key. We also do need blanks, but we'll just not blank on the boss and then we should be fine. I said don't blank, so let's not blank on the boss. Then we should be fine. It's a lot of saw blades. How are you not dead yet? That'll do it. Talk to him, why not talk to him? I thought I had oh, what the heck? I thought I had more rooms to complete. We hadn't found the boss foyer, I don't think. Okay. Refill this. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Now we'll talk to him. Log. It's log, it's log. I can't take it. I want to keep the SIGs. The Siggies. I will buy more HP though. I'm dumb. We don't need a key for the rat floor. I didn't get the key on the rat on the previous floor. We just gotta go. Okay, we're fine. Oh, I should have also taken ammo for the gunner gun. Forgot about that too. Whatever, this is fine. Quote unquote, TM. Pixley says we don't have a Junkin emote Sag. That's a good point. We should make like Junkin emotes. Maybe I'll work on that one of these days. I got a billion emotes that I gotta make, but that'll be, you know, on the list. Pixley says I generally preface anything anybody says with I may be wrong. And this is my opinion, but... Thank you. Friday night welcome. It's Sunday, but close enough. Why was he all weird? Did you see that? He was all bright, like he went Super Saiyan. Let's get another level of junkin', shall we? Elton team says, I wasn't looking, can you do it again? Look, if you're not paying attention, then what do I pay you for to be here? That's something we haven't had in a long time. We haven't had Shella Boy show up recently. Has it really been Enter the Gungeon without Shella Man? Sorry, Shella Boy. Shella Man is his father. Oh, good. Another Fusilier fight. Yay. But you don't pay me? I pay you in content. Did you already come across Gun Gaming? Not on this run. Is he here? No, it's another Trork though. Seem to be finding him quite a lot. Thank you. And the game's maps do seem pretty small once you have 9 red whips and 44 goat hooves, says Connie. Still on Risk of Rain returns. Poor guy. You'll never be done with that game. You'll be playing it for the rest of your life, sonny boy. Smoke, heal. Smoke, heal. Does it work at this stage? No, I have to have 40 ammo in order to do it. That's okay, we'll get more ammo. You know what, there is an ammo box in the secret room. We can use that to get a little bit more damage done with the cigarettes. Hate that that ghost disappeared at the exact moment. Disposable says, good job killing 11 goats. Goat murderer! Hey, more ammo. 1, 2, 3, 4. What the hell? It's like the gunner gun was trying to tell me something. How cool would that be if that was an actual like synergy of the gun that it pointed to mimics with the weird skull that comes out of it? That was interesting. Yeah, I just summoned a mimic with killing myself and smoking. I guess Predator already like kinda does that. Dude, this is an efficient combo. Any ammo box is 5 coolness. I wish I could steal that, but we can't. As you're playing the Paradox, what was your starting item and gun? Starting item was rolling eye, which is terrible. Starting gun was the pilot pistol and the skull spitter. Skull spitter was the best part of our kit. What do we got here? I'm opening it. Hey, that's pretty good. I like the Gunjang. Thank you. Now, I'm not going to use it right now, but if only we had an item to steal on the last floor. Yeah, but I wouldn't have cigarettes, though. Whoops, didn't kick the table. Thank you. You murdered him! You know, you gotta pick your poison, stealing or cigarettes. I know which one I'm taking. This is looks like a high priest fight. It's a big room. Although the kill pillars are in a bit of a big room, but it's probably high priest. If it's high priest, what do we want? Probably 4 golden gun and then buzz. Honey says, I'll record the whole ship for posterity. You could stream it, I'd watch Connie. Well, not right now. Lower right corner is bothering. Hold on, I gotta read that comment after I dodge these bullets. Ah! That low right corner is bothering me, says Disposable. What do you mean lower right corner? Lower right corner of what? Oh, I'm out of ammo. Oh, I'm also out of ammo for that. Like here? What corner? Wonder how much HP Providence is gonna have, says Connie. I guess he does scale, doesn't he? Room's lower right corner is too close to another room's lower right corner. At least it's not connected. Yeah, there's plenty of wall room. All right, we're gonna get Junkin leveled up. Let's buy the ammo. I wasted one of those hearts, I'm realizing, because we had armor, but that's fine. There you go. Let's move. This and let's do Gungeon. Connie says, I just fought 20 vagrants with 15 million HP. Did you get your beam drone, though? Did you get your beam drone? You can't stop playing until you get your beam drone. Just found it after 300 minutes, he says. Oh, I remember when that was like the norm in those runs. There we go. Want Gunzang. There we go. After all these years, it's finally mine. And I even remembered to do that. I haven't seen this room in a long time. That's how you want to handle it, though. You want to push the steel block into the enemy that spawns in the top left corner. It blocks the bullets. You can deal with the one in the bottom right. Act like you've been there before. You okay, my dude? Ow! That time, you know, just dodge forehead. Ghost bullets. I don't have any explosives. I also don't have any money. Dun, dun, dun. Need more money? Why am I fast? Did I just get a speed upgrade? Oh, I've had one for a floor and a half. Okay. Take a drink. Listen, I know my weaknesses. Friday Night says, I just realized you got a Junkin. Why do you think we're breaking these chests and breaking these chains? cracks it in one. I mean, we gotta. I don't know if this is the phase where he starts jumping in front of death for you, but he's at least jumping in front of bullets. Yeah, it's a lot of bullets. Connie says, what just happened? Oh no, did you lose your run? No, he says, I just did triple mountain shrine, unknown amount of colossi spawn with 200 million HP. Well, just kill him. You're a freaking god at nuclear rain right now. Just a risk of nuclear fallout. The new game by Bethesda. They could do that. They could do that as like a parody. It would be a item collector roguelite set in the Fallout universe. It could also be like a Gungeon bullet hell where you could pick up like laser rifle and stuff. Bozar. And I don't know, minigun. I like minigun. Minigun's pretty good. There we go, now he's max. Anything for Junkin. Not like we really need him. Sound broke. I'm uploading that for watching too. It went down easily. I thought the game crashed, says Connie. I need to get, I need to convert Mother of Zerg and Connie into streamers so I can watch their runs when they're having fun and I'm not streaming myself. No one thinks about Abe. They're always like, I want more Gungeon. Since we're done with the floor, let's take ghost bullets. I was gonna get the health, who cares? He's not max till he's gold. Moody Penguin, welcome. I don't like the gold Junkin. I think he's not that good. So sue me. Ration for coolness. I wanted the piercing actually, but because we have infinite coolness already. Ammo turns into coolness. All right, out of ammo. Let's go to the golden gun. I've got 4 shots. Then let's go to the Gungeon. At a distance, we'll go to the revolver. Is that Calazo? Welcome. Got my account back. Nice. Nice! Now I know you're not actually a phony trying to fake it. Next, we're gonna see Connie's other personality. And Mother of Protoss. Seems like that wasn't quite working. Check this out, sound warning, says Connie. Post it in Discord and at me. I gotta reset the Discord one of these days. Oh, I think the piercing screw me. Well, the shot's already pierced. I don't know what screws up the heart damage. Well, Junkin is better if you don't have any levels. I mean, that's definitely true. You got me there. If you've got no Junkin levels, yeah, gold Junk's fine. But if you have the choice between a maximum level one and a gold one, maximum level. Even the one before this, the one where he blanks, I'd still prefer that too. Because at the other levels, he doesn't attack enough. He's very slow. He's a slow boy. Dun, 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 dun. All right, let's go for this. Starting to run out of ammo. I wonder why. He doesn't actually wonder why. That's the joke. He's wasting his ammo for coolness to get more ammo. He's gone too deep into the infinite coolness loop. My lawyers will be in touch shortly. Hey, it's not defamation if it's true. Harrison, welcome. How are you doing? Is this a lich run? Says Metafusion. Metafusion. Disposable already answered yes. Yeah, here's my general Gungeon MO. Hey, I can open this. My Gungeon MO is if I can go to the Abbey, I'll go to the Abbey. If I have the money or the stealing to go to the Rat, I'll go to the Rat. I always go to Lich. If I can. Which really just means if I live, because otherwise you can. Freaking destroyed him. Whoops. What the? First of all, I got stuck on the wall. Second of all, an enemy spawned behind me. Definitely not a no-hit run today. Slap side of run. This run can fit so many so much dumb damage in it. That's what I was going for. Given you haven't lived only 4 times, do you kind of generally go to the Lich? You do kind of generally go to the Lich. Well, that's not fair, because that's this save file. My other save file has like 300 deaths on it or something. I was on fire. I'm taking a lot of... This is just the run of dumb damage, but it is still good because we've got Junkin. And, you know, I was saying, we keep getting these runs with like cool, unique things on it, and I like that every run kind of has its own theme right now. This run's theme is Junkin. Well, I mean, it's coolness and Junkin. Cool junk, if you wanted to get technical. I don't think we've had Junkin show up. We've had him show up, but he's been low level. We've never gotten him to max level. Oh, you son of a... I'm sad I'm taking so much damage. Well, the mother of Zerg, welcome. How are you doing? Pixely says, Zerg, Abe just called you mother of Protoss. No, the joke was that would be his alt account. Or someone trying to scam us into thinking that they are his alt account. Ooh, you saved him. So Zerg, I don't know your thoughts on the engineer. Did you do the get a laser drone achievement, and how long did it take you? Because Connie still hasn't done it and they're 5 hours into a run. AKA just starting the Risk of Rain run. Watch me snipe the usernames lulz is pixely. Honestly, that would be the dream. That doesn't push. I know this is the wrong direction, I'm just doing it anyways. And for having so much coolness, it feels like we're not getting that much in the way of drops. Whoa, big boy. I got it by upgrading 3 laser drones into a big one at a combined station. Yeah, but how long did it take you? Do you remember? Because that's what Blexmer did. He had to find 3 small ones. That's what Connie did. I'm curious how long it took you. Coolness not worth it after 10, to be honest, says Academy Kill. Oh, it's absolutely worth it. It's worth it up to 100. Well, no, it's worth it up to... It's worth it up to... 83, was it? I need Sour Lemonade to be here so that they can tell me, because they knew what it was or looked at the wiki and knew what it was. Then again, it is worth it to have it up to 100, because at that point, you get the maximum value from... At 100, you get the maximum value from Vorpal Gun, so you do need it up to 100. Got to get lucky to get 3 of the drones. I got mine by stage 5 in the first loop, says Mother of Zerg. Don't tell Blexmer, he'll be really angry with you. Yeah, so I think Vorpal Gun's the only reason you need to go up to 100. I do not believe you need 100 plus Curse. I don't think Curse negates Vorpal Gun at all. I think it's just 100 coolness. Kinda keep forgetting that my movement speed is so bloody high. Yeah, that's whenever I found a big laser drone, it's always been in the last stage, but it's probably not guaranteed. That's why people are constantly trying to just do the whole game to get them. My god, I got so many blanks. Thank you, coolness. Oh, good. Good, I got the snowballer, everybody. Oh no, Abe said bloody. He's British! Get him! Hey, better to be British than Canadian. A? One, a 2, a 3. Now I'm an owl. And he says, I just went to fight 8 big pigs, didn't do anything, and then they all died. Would you rather fight 8 big pigs or 800 small pigs? What shot me? I didn't even see it. Canadian Abe Clancy would be A Clancy. There you go. Could it be even worse than Canadian and could be French Canadian? What do you got against the French, huh? Hey. 4, okay. 1, 2. At this point, I don't even know if it's worth it to get more coolness, because we have no coolness payout except for room drops. That's it. We're getting armor. Yay. Metafusion says, I just killed Ancient Wisp's Huntress without getting hit. My heart is pounding. That's an achievement, right? Or an unlock? All right. That's another one that I feel like that'll just kind of happen at some point, you know? You probably don't have to force it. If you just play a lot, you would hope that it would just happen randomly anyways. Bum, 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 bum. Super meat gun! Unlocks predatory instincts. That's a pretty good item. Anything that you add to the pool that adds to your crit is pretty good. I don't know if it's 5% or 5% plus per stack, but I tried to hit the blank button, it didn't work. Lydia, welcome! I was just thinking about you. Super meat gun! Lydia, have you ever played Into the Breach? I want to see you play a puzzle game. I've never seen you play a puzzle game yet. You ever play FTL either? I'm gonna do the same thing that you hate when people do in your chat. You're like, have you ever completed this game? But I don't remember. That's why I'm asking. No, I'm bad at puzzles. It's a fun game. You should check it out. Anyways, good run. We had max level Sir Junkin and probably max level coolness, but we had no coolness payout. We didn't have Vorpal gun. The room drops were kind of just mediocre, but it was still a good run. And, you know, it fits the running theme of something new every run. Max level Junkin, we got to see him in action. Disposable says, what I don't like is how Lich Phase 2 is so giant compared to 1 and 3. It's funny because in Lich Phase 1 is, he's a big guy. Lich Phase 2 is as big as the dragon. Lich Phase 3 is like this tiny guy with just big arms. He's like a noodly arm man. Yeah, look at Junkin. Roar! And I'm the temporal horror in the background. Fun run, and for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support the channel at any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.